And so deeply seeking what, right? When we think of mind conditions in the stream and everything I've just said there, the karmic tendencies in mind, it means deeply seeking. There's meditation, mindfulness, breath meditation, sort of Buddhist practice, you could say, although the practice is just the practice. However, some have refined and developed the practice, and we can learn from that, as we can learn from fellow contemplatives, reflectives, those who are practiced and further along the road. And so there are many mystics out there, many of whom are denominationally identified as Christian or Buddhist or this or that, but who have developed inner knowing and resulted wisdom. The inner knowing of the common, to quote Heraclitus, of the logoic truth, of reality, that one is all and all is one, that there is no separate self, that we are all one and unified. Thus, helping one another is good for you, good for me. Wounding one another is good for no one, you see, because what happens when we hurt another person, consciously cause another person pain and sorrow, and we're all at fault for that. We all have our problems and imperfections and flaws, and no judgment. But what did we learn? Because there's no should or should not. It's a question of what did you learn from the experience, right? What did you learn from the experience? And yes, there are moral consequences to choices. So, the wise person learns from their teachers and learns from those who have walked the path and say, this is preferable and more wholesome, versus this is not preferable and it's unwholesome. And so, following in the footsteps of those who are more developed in mind, more developed in spirit, in terms of their development of consciousness, more developed in their discipline of mind, more developed in their ability to love, accept and understand, more developed in their wisdom, discernment, more developed in listening and communication, more developed in their ability to see the unity and the sacrament, the sacredness and the divinity in all things. So, seeking requires sincere seeking, and sincere seeking requires sincere inquiry, and sincere inquiry sometimes requires lessons from many teachers from many places, including oneself. So, we go on to next.